Demand and supply are a natural part of any consumer chain. While it is important to remember that it is good to buy luxury goods, there is a cost associated with everything. Not just the cost of production, but also the cost of shipment and the cost of labor. Large corporations like Mattel and MGA Entertainment, whose only goals are to make a profit, try to manipulate perceptions to make it seem like toys you want are actually toys you need. This can be seen in many countries, but especially in the United States, where from a young age, people are exposed to marketing that appeals to wants as needs, not just as luxuries. This is an issue because as large corporations gain more demand, they use unethical and unsustainable practices to meet that demand with the highest profit margins. These practices influence everyone in the production line, the consumer, the laborer, and the manufacturer. The consumers are at risk of the products that the manufacturer uses in toys. Laborers are at risk for poverty, as unregulated minimum wage laws are used in outsourced companies to get cheap labor. And manufacturers will gain all the profit from this, but at the expense of everyone else. Large toy corporations care little about the customers and more about their profit margins. This means that if using a harmful chemical in order to cut back on production costs will increase their margins, then that's exactly what large toy corporations tend to do. There was a specific example in 2008, where Mattel had thousands of toys recalled after they used an unhealthy amount of lead in their toys. Mattel did this knowingly, and since then, the Consumer Product Safety Act was put into place, and the Consumer Product Safety Commission was created to regulate safety standards for products made in the United States. Sadly, these regulations did very little to regulate products and stuff that goes inside of them, and instead made companies use outsourcing more, because in outsourced countries there are fewer regulations than in the United States. For more about outsourcing and product recalls, please look at the next video.